Chapter 12, a brand new chapter for the new edition. How will it help students?
What I wanted to do in this chapter was try to look at two of the most common projects which students undertake at MA level particularly, but also at PhD or even undergraduate level. And so I focused here on how to put together a research project, or at least a research project outline, and how to write a translation commentary, because I know that from my own experience as a teacher and as an examiner that this is a kind of activity that students typically have to do on an MA.
Right, and a commentary describing the choices they made in translating, or?
Yes, that's right, both the overall strategy and the procedures which they've selected at given points in the text. Okay. So this would bring in concepts from various chapters throughout the book. It could be, or it should be, in fact, some indication of the text type, of the genre, of the purpose, of the audience, all linking into chapters 5 and 3 and 4. And then you've got the form of analysis itself. Are you going to use Christiane Nort's text type, a text analysis,
right,
or the discourse analysis and register analysis of chapter 6, or is it going to be a translation from a gender studies perspective or a post-colonial studies perspective? So it's an attempt to. What I didn't want to do was to give a template that students think I must follow this in order to write a commentary. Yeah. It's to give ideas and to enable some of these choices to be made by the students themselves, right. Obviously in conjunction with their supervisors, because I don't want to impose anything on anyone. I think there needs to be some coherence there, obviously, but right. you could certainly link, say, post-colonial studies to some of the postmodern work, to Venuti's work,
right.
to Berman's work on literal translation, negative analytic and positive analytic, and even, yes, at the selection of overall procedure, you could use Neider's work on dynamic equivalence, or Neider's work on meaning and how to analyze denotation or connotation and pragmatic meaning. I know that sometimes people say that in the book there is a lot about translation studies, but little about me. My goal with writing the book was to bring together some of these theories, to give an unbiased, as far as possible, an unbiased indication of the strengths and some of the weaknesses of the different theories, and to get the readers to explore them for themselves and to come to some of their own judgments, to try out some of these theories. So although there's some work which would be closer to my own research areas, such as chapter 6, or some of the work on translation and ideology, I don't want to impose that on the readers. I want the readers to explore for themselves.
Yeah.